Hello friends, welcome back to another Inktober. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm just going to be working on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It's actually really good quality card stock that I just get at Walmart, but instead of doing a comic cover, I wanted to draw Ramona Rose from our new Kickstarter that just dropped. She is the main baddie of our comic, which is called Murder Bukkake. I've talked about it a little bit in some of my other videos leading up to the Kickstarter, but I'm really excited for it. This is the second issue that we just dropped, but you can also get the first issue if you missed it. So yeah, go check it out. It's spicy, 18 plus. It's about two adult film stars that are mysteriously murdered, and they come back as little latex monsters for revenge, essentially. So it gets fun and spicy, and there's lots of blood. So if you're into that, go check it out. The link is in the description. It's going to be up for a whole month depending on when you see this, but it ends November 17th, so don't miss out. Yeah, it's let's see, how many issues now have I worked on for comics? I'd say it's the fourth comic I've drawn now. And it's been so awesome. I've learned so much. Every time I do a new comic, I feel like I grow, and it's great. I learn a lot. I really like doing interiors. I like doing the cover. I did all of the interiors and covers and inking for the comics that I've worked on, so I learn a lot in each field. So this is Ramona Rose. I did not design the character. She was created by Kit Wallace and Garrett Gunn. They designed her, and then the other main character, who is Rex Riley, her partner in crime. And Garrett Gunn is also the writer of the series. So, like I said a million times, I'm really excited for you guys to see what we've been working on, and I hope you will enjoy it if you check it out. I'd love to know what you think. Don't be afraid to let me know. Yeah, I love drawing Ramona. She's really fun. So I figured let's do her for this Inktober, just to kind of, also advertise a bit, show you guys what she's about. I probably would have done this a little bit more spicy, to be honest. But we were, doing it on Twitch, and if I have the YouTube video up, I can only go so spicy. But yeah, I would have liked to maybe have her just be nude. But whatever. We get to play around with more inking with her outfit, so either way is fun. And I just have to point out, this is not pertaining to the comics, but if you watched the last video, I mentioned that I was trying to make soup, and it just, was kind of a nightmare on my hands. So I have like a blistered burn on my right wrist, and then a band-aid on my thumb. So the band-aid is from accidentally cutting myself with the peeler. I was trying to peel a carrot, and then the burn is from the soup itself. So I told y'all I probably would have a band-aid on in the next one. The soup is, yeah. Soup, the leftovers were really good. Initially, I didn't like it as much, but then I added more spice to it and a little more broth. Like some vegetable broth the second time around, and it made it way better. So not that anyone asked about my soup, but it was worth it in the end, I suppose. I just need to be more careful with my hands. So I just wanted to explain why the band-aid was there, and some of the little bruises, but the rest of them are of course from the puppy. But y'all, honestly, I don't ever really know what to talk about in these videos. I want to talk about the art and stuff, but I feel like it just gets really repetitive. But I only know how to talk about a few things, and that's the work and working, and then my dog. I don't know. Or maybe some shows I'm watching, but it's kind of hard sometimes to kind of think about stuff, or I don't want to sound like I'm rambling too much, just throwing out some word vomit, but I feel like that's kind of what I end up doing. But hopefully you guys don't mind. This is basically a little draw along. You can hang out while I draw, and maybe you'll draw too, or work on some other projects. But yeah, we're going back in here with the Ohuhu markers. I'm still getting used to blending them out. I think I'm getting better, but I still haven't got like the black done, like the black figured out to like how I really want it to shade. So like for part of her like latex, digitally like I can do it, you know, figure it out. But when I'm doing like the black ink or the really dark inks, I like feel like some of it blends together way too much. So I've been trying to practice and figure that out. And I feel like the black that I use is never black enough. Like I think it is, and then after it dries a bit, I'm like, wait a minute, this was not even, it doesn't even look that dark. So I don't know. My ink pens, like the ones that I use to do the outlines and stuff, always end up darker. So I kind of use those to shade certain spots. And they do come out darker than the markers. So I guess I just need to keep experimenting and finding a marker that's like actually black or like a deep black. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have found any or if you recommend any, because I'm always on the hunt. I'm always on the hunt for black and I'm always on the hunt for white. So the ink I got, it's already like crusty and dry. For like the white ink I picked up that was recommended, it's the Kuretake one. It was recommended from the Inktober site, but I don't know if I just got like a really old one, because I feel like it's not supposed to be like the way it is. Like the top of it is kind of hard, so I can't really like get it to be like an ink consistency for when I'm trying to use it with the brush. It just kind of, I don't know, it's just like a glob there. So it's definitely not how it's supposed to be. So if you guys have any recommendations, I've tried like, I feel like every white pen under the sun, and they all just, something always goes wrong. Either the paint like goops up, or like the gel pens hardly write anything, or when they do, they put that like line in the middle. So I'm always struggling with the ink pens. And it's kind of hard to pick up here on the video, but this is like a lighter gray. It really isn't that dark when you look at it in person. You might be able to kind of tell here when I go in with the darker ink. You can see a bit more of the contrast, but it's still just, it's not as black as I was hoping. I did go in, like I said, with my like outlining pen and added a little more texture to it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. If you have any tips or tricks or recommend any pens, let me know, because I am always on the lookout and I like experimenting with new tools. Honestly, that's the best way to just learn all the traditional stuff. Do like some pieces that aren't as serious, that you can just like play around with, so you can just, you know, actually use them and not worry about it being perfect. I feel like you learn a lot faster when you don't have to worry about, you know, making something look so good. You can just, you know, have fun with it. When I first bought the Ohuhu markers, I also bought their sketchbook just so I could play around in it. So I recommend that. I don't know, you don't need to use their sketchbook, but it is nice, you know, and it's made specifically for their pens. So I was able to kind of get more of a feel for it by just kind of doodling and hoping for the best. So yeah, it is a beautiful day here. The sun is shining this whole past week. It has been rainy and gross, but the universe knew we were dropping Murder Bukkake today, and it was like, here's some beautiful weather so you can celebrate and have fun. But yeah, as I'm editing this video, we're about a third of the way to our completion goal, or our pledge goal. So I'm excited to see how much it grows by the time I get this video published and out to you guys. Also, I forgot to mention, as far as like covers go that are available for the Kickstarter, I have 3 that you can pick from. And then we also have some covers from Brandon Graham, Bill McKay, and Rom, and Alessandro Micelli. So yeah, a lot of cool artists involved on the project and tons of goodies to pick from. So yeah, guys, go check it out. I would be so honored for you to see all the awesome stuff we've been doing. Also, I don't even know if you noticed this, but I definitely like accidentally made a mark with the marker. I like kind of dropped it. So in the bottom right corner of the page, there's like a little black streak. And then somehow I smudged a tiny bit on the far left by her hair. Though we made it in, like, we made it work. We blended it in. Sometimes, little mistakes like that just push your creativity, right? So yeah, we added some like blood splatter for the background. I actually did the background on camera this time. For the past couple ones, like on stream, we just get to a point where it's like, okay, it's pretty late. I got most of it done, and then afterwards, I'm like, wait, I kind of want to I need to add a background. I need some more on here. So this time we actually did it on stream. We were debating on if we wanted to do like red, like add a splash of color, or keep the black. So yeah, I went with the black. I think I wanted to keep it more uniform. And I think the red would like take away too much from her. Unless I'd like put red on her, but I didn't want to. So yeah, we made those like little blemishes fit in with the blood splatter. It's all about, being creative with it. I feel like lately, in my artistic career, I've drawn blood so much. Like it just fits with a lot of the things that I've been drawing. So I don't know. I've drawn so many blood spatters and things. So I'm slowly becoming a pro at drawing blood, I guess. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that. But yeah, there's been a lot of commissions I've done or just, I don't know, general drawings, and yeah, they require lots of blood and spooky stuff. Speaking of blood and spooky stuff, I still don't have a Halloween costume. I have put like zero thought into it until I get here and record my audio, and I'm like, oh, I need to get a Halloween costume. So I need to think of something. Do you guys have any suggestions? What are you gonna be for Halloween? I need I need something. I don't want to go too hard, but I don't know. I'll think of something. Next video I'll let you know. Cause by then I should have a costume, because I've got a party this weekend in like 3 days, so I'm gonna need something for it. We're gonna be hitting up the Prime shipping. Let's just hope it fits, because you never know. When you're shopping online, it is hard to get the right size, unless you're like tiny, when I am not tiny. Yeah, so anyway, we are getting here close to the end of the video. So as always, I want to give a special thank you for hanging out. I really enjoy you checking out my video. If you're still here, you guys are real ones. Thank you so much. I hope if you're doodling, your doodles are going good, or if you're just hanging out, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget, we got the Kickstarter, so check it out. The link will be below in the description. It's going on for 1 month depending on when you see this, but it's ending November 17th. So you have a little bit of time to check out all the goodies and mill it over and get it just in time for the holiday. So if you celebrate, If not, then it's just gonna be exciting to get some new goodies. But yeah, thank you guys again so much. I hope you liked this drawing. I really enjoyed doing it. Check out Murder Bukkake for more of Ramona Rose, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!